Here are the two carbs for the ET8. I got the old one here and the new one. The new one ran, but I had to keep it at this half stop because it's got the 3 stops in it. And it was running really fast on that setting. So we're gonna take these apart. We'll start with the new one. So first things first, pull the needle out and then take a very fine flat screwdriver and gently pry the C-clip off the end there, and then next size up. There's a hex key here, and this is also the stop for the throttle body rotation. You see when we pull all the way in, kept the throttle like that, and now when we loosen it, it lets it rotate the body all the way closed on the intake side. Alright, and now there's the main body. That O-ring looks to be in good shape. Still got molding marks on the little body here. And yeah, they did touch this main body up a little bit on a lathe or something, but not nearly as much had to be cut off of this casting as the old body did. Oh, and there was a dab of Loctite, red Loctite in that screw. All right, we'll pull this second throttle adjustment wheel out. This is the second needle on this carb design, and it's fit in there real tight. Those O-rings look like they're in good shape. That passage is open. I don't actually know why this feels like it's got 3 stops in it, because there's nothing in this throttle body that looks like a detent. So let's take the old one apart. And we'll keep it in a separate pile. And now with that little screw, this rotates freely in here, but that C-clip still retains the throttle body in. Oh, my light was moving, and it's a ring light around the camera body, or the camera lens, so I gotta get that before it hits the camera. There. Tug that out carefully. And we've been inside this old carb plenty of times, but as you can see, the old body, there's just a ton of machining across here and around there. And this new one has just so much less machining on this barrel here. I am tempted to swap the main bodies on these carbs and just reassemble everything into the other main body. That or just trade the needles on the two. Let's see. Make sure I don't... So that's all the... That side is the new carb. This side is the old carb. Let's just swap the two bodies. So this is the new body and all the old guts. So we'll take our old high-speed needle, set it in there, and it fits kind of okay. Definitely within tolerance. And we'll put the new, or the old barrel in the new body. And it turns relatively... It's got one spot where it binds right here. But that means that it will be easier to hold... It'll hold the throttle setting better because that's where it's mostly closed. So that's good. Set that to open. And put this throttle stop and retainer in. This little screw, because it stops the barrel rotating and also provides one retention on it. So now, okay. Nope, it's definitely... Those castings look the same. There. Pop our C-clip retainer on first, and then see if the throttle stop fits better now. There we go. The C-clip retainer needs to go in first because that is what pulls the body of the carb, or pulls the barrel and holds it in for this stop to go in place. Alright. And there. Okay. And then we'll put the old needle back in this carb. So it's all the old guts on the new body. And then we'll have two different setups to try here. So this is the old body and all the new guts. Stick that in there. So the O-ring on this side is a little bit fat right now. Oh, see, and the new guts in the old body doesn't feel like it's got a detent on it, so that's interesting. It's exactly the way the fit went on the old, or on the new body and the new guts, that made it feel like it had detents at 3 stops. So Alright, I don't know how visible this is in here, but with the throttle body completely closed, this is the new body in the old, or the new throttle in the old body, so new guts in the old body. There is absolutely no opening on the back side of the intake for the carb. So there's no air coming through the new parts, even on the old body. But with the old parts in the new body, try to show that, on the very bottom side, you can watch as it opens and then closes. There is the tiniest crack of air through there, so it lets the tiniest bit of air through this when it's completely closed. So I wonder if I might just get lucky, having switched the core of these carbs, if the new guts, or the new body with the old guts, might turn into a working carb. But now we've got 2 different carbs that we can check out on the ET8 and see if either of them have better results.